Hello, Christina Resso. Thanks for tuning in and hope you all are doing well. Happy Friday. This is June 20th, and I hope you all are doing well. So, a recent interview between Tucker Carlson and Ted Cruz. I'm satisfied. I'm not a huge fan of neither, really, but living in the state of Texas, because I'm not a native here. Living in the state of Texas, I am familiar with Cruz. So far, he's the best we've had as a senator. Uh, he thumbed down and a few years ago during some bad snowstorm here where houses were and roofs were caved in because Texas is not used to the weather. So they don't have the snow equipment to plow the snow and clear the streets. So in that disaster, they didn't know how to respond. And yet, instead of Cruz stepping in to help, he decides to go off on vacation somewhere, probably in one of those, either Mexico or one of those Central American countries. But just based on the clips, um, now I used to now the thing that I'll to be fair, I'll go back with Tucker Carlson. I vaguely remember him during his bow tie years. He did sub for Megyn Kelly when she was on the Kelly Files on Fox. Um, and then he had his own show on Fox, and then he was canceled. Uh, and I'm assuming due to his anti-Israel beliefs. Now that I think about it, maybe that was the reason he was let go, along with Candace Owens, when the Daily Wire dodged a bullet and she was forced to resign. So during this beef, I'm not going to really go into the reading the story. If you want to see that clown show, go ahead and watch it on YouTube. You can easily pull it up or you can Google it yourself. But, well, what I remember, based on the little clips that I saw, is Tucker being condescending and trying to, uh, the questioning Cruz on Iran and numbers, and Cruz fires back. Um, yeah, you got to be anti-Israel because, well, he was right about that. Because you're only asking about Jews, you're not asking about anybody else. And I'm kind of surprised at Tucker's attitude, but at the same time, I'm not, because I know brothers and sisters within the church that are anti-Israel. Um, in fact, there is one so-called sister, and it's probably best that we don't talk anymore, that won't even come to the terms of admitting Jesus Christ himself, his human side. Not that she denies his, apparently she denies his deity because she'll claim he's God, but I mean, maybe she's changed, I don't know, but won't claim his human side according to 1 Corinthians 15. And I talked to a Bible teacher. This is when I was going to a Moody church in Chicago. I asked the Bible teacher about this, and no, he said it's impossible. It's not possible, because that's the question I asked, to believe Jesus' deity and not believe his human side. But this woman was, oh, the Jews think they're better than us. Blah, blah, blah. Well, she has an issue. See, Candace Owens going on her rant about Gaza. I didn't see. I only saw the thumbnail, but I did see clips from Messianic brothers on YouTube channels who exposed this lady. And I used to be, and I even purchased her book Blackout. I was rooting for her being on the conservative side after the Obama administration. And now she's gone like haywire. And sadly, and this goes a little bit deeper than this interview. How Tucker exposed himself of talking to screaming at Cruz about numbers, and Cruz exposed him, and Tucker says, "Oh, I have Jewish friends." Okay, you have Jewish friends. I mean, there are a lot of black people that dislike have a disdain for white people. In my opinion, it's more than the other way around. Like they say, most white people hate. Not on my experience. I mean, I could be wrong, but based on my observation, it's the other way around. And then the black person says, "Well, I have black friends. I work with white people. I have white friends. I work with white people." Probably because you don't have a choice. But that's beyond screwed. I mean, it was. I thought Tucker had more intelligence than that, and it was probably best that he didn't work for the CIA because that was his background. And a lot of people don't know this about him. Just keep him in your prayers. I think he and Candace Owens are Catholic, and I was a Catholic for a few years. And it could be the ones that went along with Nazi Germany. It will go deep, and it's enough that the Antichrist is gonna, when he reigns, he's gonna try to destroy as many Jews as he can. So this is not just something. This is how Nazi Germany started. Oh, this here Jews do this. Oh, this happens because of the Jews. Oh, we have more drugs on the street because of the Jews. Affirmative action exists because of the Jews. A woman takes off her top in Hollywood because of the Jews. I gained 50 pounds because of the Jews. I mean, yeah, okay, yeah, like little rumors like that. It's the spiritual jealousy that's been going on since Abraham. Now you got these foolish college kids. And there's one young man, I can't call him brother because I don't think he's a believer, that pointed out that Israel, the Jews are more of an ethno-state ethnicity. And you're automatically Jewish because of your mother. And a lot of people can't accept that. Deep down, they know, because Candace Owens said, "Oh, they're not God's chosen people. We're all God's chosen people." Oh, really? Now, being Catholic, you probably won't read the Bible if you're listening. I don't. I really have a disdain of these type of attacks, but it just burned my soul. A country like Americans to even have this disdain for Israel. Bottom line, if Israel dies, whether you like it to hear this or not, we die. Because you think after if they beat Israel, Israel still isn't going anywhere. Because anywhere, as long as Christ is on the throne, and I've said this before. Let's say Israel is defeated. Well, you think these people are just going to sit back and say, "Okay, we finished with Israel"? You got a 9-year-old boy in Dearborn, Michigan saying death to Israel and death to America. Where do you think they're going to come next? What does that tell you, America? That's against Israel. Some of you. Okay, fine. You don't have to like Israel. Keep going with your insecurities and your jealousy, just like anything else. Fine. I can't make you, just like I can't make a lot of black people like me. They have a disdain for me because I don't go along with social justice Marxism. Dr. King is not my hero. Jesus is. And I don't go to the apostate black church unless it's sound doctrine. A lot of churches of any race, they got false teachers, but I'm not going to go to them. And there are non-blacks that dislike me because of some illusion assuming black people are the same. I can't control that. So that's all I have on my heart. Again, if you want to go to that story about this beef, they're just screaming at each other. I don't know how long the video is or whatnot. You can see either clips yourself, but if you can't have a productive conversation, it's not a debate, because a debate is not about who wins. It's who has the better argument, I think. Because I talk to people about Christ's deity. I said, okay. Oh, he's not. He is in the Old Testament. Here. There's the Bible verse right there. Now tell him. And that's what a Muslim woman did. She walked out to prove Christ's deity. Right there. Right there in Genesis. But it's their free will. In man's rebellion, people make their own choices. Christina Redso, thanks for listening. Pray for our nation and pray for our brothers and sisters under the persecuted church and what's happening in Israel and the Middle East. May the Lord bless you, keep you, and may his light shine upon you. God willing, talk to you as soon as I can.